come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Cody, he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cody. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At their 49-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Cody. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before he's getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Cody looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down now, Hutchins. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Off play action. Cody. Heavy rush, and down he goes. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Cody. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of
a well-executed 22-yard gain. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Hutchins. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and...
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Raiders 7, Colts 0.
On 2nd down, Hutchins, and he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Hutchins, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. His connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down now, Hutchins. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
By DeForest Buckner. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Hutchins. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. They're trying to get to runs, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Throwing after the interception. Cody, he'll let this go deep for runs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Cody. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cody. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they got to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Indianapolis.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Back to throw again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Davion Taylor in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Colts 14, Raiders 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run here with Taylor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Raiders 7.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have.
And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. There's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something as safe as... Something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Cody. He'll let this go deep for runs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
The extra point.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down, it's Taylor. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Colts,
they'll run with Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They run once more with Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
This one in for the Colts touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And
here's another interception. Picked off at the 40. The interception rose. They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
84.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Raiders 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
8-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Hutchins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
He was
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
a loss of 2. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Cody. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of the time.
And the Raiders have got him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cody. His throw at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 35 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
45. Raiders 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
24 yards.
That one goes for 24 yards. They fights him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. T.J. Watt gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
It's 2nd down.
Steps away to his left. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the run.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 33 yards that time.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Hutchins. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Colts 45, Raiders 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing comeback. But we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Colts 52, Raiders 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Cody. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Cody. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. DeForest Buckner in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And out of bounds right around the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run the counter. Hutchins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Cody. Escaping the pressure right. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Colts 52. Raiders 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the 4th quarter. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Goes for the right side here, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy that they kept it and did that. So, very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. trying to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Score, Colts 52. Raiders 34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Tonight's final
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that